Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Mike one more time. This is Saturday morning. We had a really long night with Marcus right here. Yeah, fella. Look at you. He's still full of energy. I don't know where it came from, but last night my wife and I stayed up pretty late, and we just doing a whole bunch of nonsense, doing the things that we don't get to do when Marcus is awake. All the things that we want to try to do that we don't get to do. Insert innuendo. But last night I was working on this. You can see how far I got already. Got pretty far. I did a little bit of filling, a little bit of sanding here and there, but this is the Enterprise D as it is this morning. I sanded down some of these panel lines a little bit just to kind of take off the harshness. They're still there. Marcus, don't touch that, young man. They are still there. And he's playing with some pills for the dogs. I don't think he can open it, but you never know. Anyway, but again, these kits really don't surrender much to scale as far as, you know, being how tiny they are. This kit, though, at 1/2500 is actually more of a kit than this guy was, and this guy was really fun to build. This one is a really cool kit. Let me see if I can zoom in with this camera. Is it gonna go? There it goes, somewhat. Once you find that little focus spot, it really does well. But I know, Marcus, this is kind of what it looks like up close. I don't think I could get any of this detail before. You can see the seams that I never bothered to cover up now. But this, let's see if I can get it to focus, was not a very bad kit at all. Very little painting, as you can see. I'd had to paint that. These grills in here, I don't know if I can get the detail now, but there are very fine little purple lines in there, you know, like the grill is in there. If you look close enough, it's there. But some more of the bottom. This one is going to go on a wall display as my Wrath of Khan little piece for my dad, but the Enterprise is essentially going to be turning with the Reliant in front of it, as it's going to take out the port side. What is it? Starboard, port side torpedo area, right? Anyway, sorry to digress. That's gonna be for my dad. But in comparison, you can see a much more significant kit in the box this time around. You only get the one, of course, but I'm not complaining, because at 18 bucks, it's not so bad. Actually, with a coupon, I got it for like 16, 17 bucks. But I'm not complaining. This is my primer's a little uneven. I'm gonna do a little bit more sanding on this guy just to bring that down. Okay, greetings, guys. So apparently, I did not have enough battery time on my phone earlier, and I already got kicked out of the living room, but just wanted to give you another shot. This has been primed one more time just to kind of even out the rough spots, but this is ready for paint. I'm going to use that little cheap airbrush right there. I think this was like 70 bucks off of eBay, and it's really just I have the handle, I just don't, I haven't used it because I need to adjust the needle as I paint, but it's got a really small compressor, but it gets the job done. It doesn't shoot too much air out. It's adequate. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's adequate. But again, this is a shot of the bottom of the Enterprise D 1/2500 scale kit. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this one exactly yet, but it's gonna be cool. It's ready for paint. I've already added a little bit of metal medium to a bottle that I already had kind of at the bottom of its run. This is Vallejo number 205 Blue Gray Pale. and it's already been watered down. I already added the metal medium in there. I'm just gonna shake it up, add it to the cup, start painting, hopefully, see how that works. But that's where I'm at on this one right now. It's ready for this base coat, and after that sets up, a little bit of detail paint and decals, which is gonna be like 80% of the build. It's about 4 or 5, actually about 6 sheets of decals that came along with this kit. Again, you know, for being a $20 kit, and you get that full set of decals, it's really worth it. I mean, otherwise you would probably spend what, 20-30 bucks on the decals alone. But again, really nice kits. They don't you don't lose anything to the scale. Ooh, I gotta fix that seam in there. Ooh, actually, you know what? There's a few more seams I need to hit up before I paint this. So scratch that. A little bit more detail work, and then it's gonna be paint time. So more on this one later on, guys. I'll see you. Well, actually, I'm gonna make a cut. So when I hit the button here, just, you know, anyway, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna make a cut and continue on. The next time you see this thing, it's gonna be painted with blue gray pale. Anyway, later. Alright, hey guys, you know, before I kind of go on, you know, I feel like I don't know why I feel like I should apologize for the piano music that came out of my last video. I was trying things out and it really kind of made my video kind of goofy, but anyway, I mean, you live and learn. I may put it back on, but I may just start talking like Bob Ross, kind of going, yeah, here we are with another Enterprise happy little Enterprise model kit. We're gonna add some happy little nacelles back over here that are gonna get some happy little paint. Anyway, I'm not gonna be putting that music on again, I don't think, unless I can find something cooler. But that's the music that came with the phone. Here is a shot of said nacelles. Everything has been base coated already with the Vallejo paint, and I guess detail paint is gonna happen next for these guys. I'm gonna do the yellow stripe that goes here. Of course, I'm gonna do the red nacelle caps that I'm gonna try to make them look like they're glowing. Is that a bad spot? Yeah, it sure is. You have to sand that down again, but ooh, there's a fat seam there that needs to be addressed too. I could do that before I paint it, right there as well. But everything else kind of disappears. I'm kind of glad, because we all know I don't do well with seams and filling the technical things. But I of course added the nope. Still have a lot of work to do on this thing. I guess I didn't glue this down correctly, but it is snapped in there, and I don't think that's going to come out again. The fit is a little better than what I've seen on some other of these kits, but I still need to address it so it's not so wiggly on there. But as you can see, there is some iridescence again. Added the metal medium. It's not that it's got a sheen on there. That light bounce that you see is from the metal flake, I guess. You can kind of see it here. Let me just try to zoom in. Is it gonna zoom? The zoom is a little slow, and I can't tell if it's going to do it or not, but I'll be cutting this one again pretty soon. I like having the ability to make cuts and edits now, so I don't have to try to squeeze everything all off in one 10-minute video. But you will see that I am going to kind of Steve Neal myself, in the sense that I think the first cut in this video, I'm gonna be talking and then suddenly go just dead, you know, and then cut to the next shot mid-sentence. My battery ran out this morning, and I did want to just talk about this a little bit before I moved on with the first coat of paint. But this, I guess, aside from the deflector in here, I'm gonna start working on the base coat in there tonight, and then start working on airbrushing the light detail on the center of it all. So I'll have a progress video on this one next, but that is the issue that I'm going to be dealing with next. And I probably should have done it all before I attached the big sausage section to the engineering section, but I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these things. So the first one, as always, is good for trial and error. Hope I didn't cover up the mic, but that's where I'm at on this guy. I'm going to start decaling this up after I paint in some details there and on the nacelles, but coming along nicely. Is that another seam? Jeez, I guess I didn't do well. Oh well. Alright guys, more on this one later. Hopefully there should be another part to this video coming up. But if not, this will be the last chapter of the current video on the 12500 Enterprise D. So I'll see you later guys, have fun, take care. Alright, hey, one more shot before I continue, but these are the nacelles. I still have to put a little bit more decal sol, microsol on, excuse me, on the top decals right here. But as you can see, I've got the blue in somewhat. I still have some fat seam right there to kind of take care of. I'm going to putty it out soon, but this is where I'm at on the hull. Same as before, you could see that kind of iridescence. I'm not sure if it's gonna... That's Winnie the Pooh in the background with Marcus flipped upside down. Hey Marcus! Okay. But I thought this finish kind of came out pretty cool. And that's what it's going to look like with the decals. Again, I still need to put a little bit more microsol in there. I should have sanded down that little detail down there for the little transporter thingy, this little square, because it doesn't line up, as you can see. And those decals are right on. So should have sanded a little more. Kind of makes me a little concerned about how everything else is going to line up with the detail that's already raised on there. But shot at the bottom, I'm going to airbrush this out a little more. I'm going to put the blue in there in the middle, and then just copper out this middle and leave the detail blue. But that's where I'm at right now. This is going to wrap it up for today. So I think I will have another video maybe tomorrow, but I will be further along on the decals after tonight. So more on this one later. It's going to be done pretty quick, so probably not a lot of progress. I mean, you don't really need to see too much in between, do you? But I will try to take some pictures before I go for today. Before I edit the video, get it all posted, I will add some pictures. So kind of digging the new camera. Now I'm not so grouchy about getting rid of the old one. I will say that I no longer have any access whatsoever to the old Screaming Samurai YouTube channel. It's kind of sad because I had some personal things on there, like my son has a sonogram. Get out of there. Alright, yeah, before he was pulling drawers open, he was a blip on a sonogram, and those videos are on that page, and I need to get those back, because I don't think I have those on my computer anymore. There's also a video of my in-laws finding out the news. Anyway, more on this guy later on. More on this guy later on, right? Hey. Okay. Alright. Later, guys.